Welcome to this week's MVP on High School Cube News. I'm Beth Long at Stevenson High School. We're featuring our second junior of the season. I'm talking about Scout.com four-star point guard Jalen Brunson. Jalen, you've had a pretty hot start to 2014. What are the keys for you guys moving forward?
I think playing together as a team is really going to be a really good key. Also, the coaching staff, the position they put us in, the practices we have, it's really getting better and better as the year goes on. That's a good sign. That's a good team.
One of the biggest games you've had all season is against Zion Benton. What can we expect? What are the keys to the game?
Really just controlling the tempo, playing the Stevenson basketball. Also just playing really good sound defense, not trying to be too crazy, not trying to gamble a lot. And also just kind of contain Malik. And Malik's a very good player. He's one of the greatest scorers in Lake County.
Who's your guys' secret weapon?
I think Matt Johnson. Matt Johnson's really, he's been really playing well. He's shooting a crazy percentage behind the three-point line. So we missed him. The only game he lost. But really, I think when he's playing, we're unstoppable.
What makes this team special?
I think our chemistry. I think the teammates we have that don't really play as much, they're just as important as the people who play a lot. And I think once we really understand that, that's when really good teams, connect.
And you were once that young guy on varsity. How much have you kind of taken the mentor spot for those freshmen and sophomores?
Ever since last year when the seniors we had really just took me in, and they named me as team captain last year, which is really an honor as a sophomore. Once I got that title, I just try to do as best as I can as lead the team.
One of the things that keeps coming up about your game too, and reading about you and doing some research on you, is the fact that you're such an efficient manager on the court. What makes you so efficient and so good as a manager? Just
to be able to do smart plays, not really trying to force a lot. Some games I had bad games, I'm really trying to force. My team's been playing really well. We've been on a 6-game winning streak. And just me playing efficient, trying to get everyone involved has really been helping.
What do you think are some of the parts of your game that have improved the most this season?
I think my defense is getting a lot better. It's not the best, but really Coach Ambrose and the coaching staff really helps me a lot. And also just being more consistent. I think I'm getting more consistent as a shooter, as a free throw shooter, and also just as a leader, just staying at that leading position.
How much has your game progressed from your freshman year until now?
I think Coach Ambrose and especially my dad, they put me in a lot of good positions to really just work hard and also just be successful. They're really big inspirations to me, and I think I take that very well. I don't get too big-headed about it, and I just try to get better every day.
We got to talk about your dad a little bit. I know he gives you quite a bit of advice on the court, right?
Yeah, before every game he always talks to me. He says, "Good luck, what I need to do, what I can't do." And I really take it to heart, and sometimes I took things a little too personal growing up, and sometimes I still do. But then at the same time, I know he just wants the best of me, and sometimes I really have to listen.
Who doesn't take it too personal from their parents, right?
Yeah, some kids, I've known that really just take it a little personal, but I think he's done a good job of really raising me the right way, and I can't be more thankful for that.
And you're only a junior and this week's MVP, so you have lots more time in a Stevenson uniform. What are some goals for you as you move forward?
I think just winning every game from this point on, just looking at the next game. I think, we're going to have a tough road against us. We're in one of the toughest sectionals in the state. But if we stay together as a unit, we'll be more than successful. Once again, that's Jalen Brunson, this week's MVP at Stevenson High School. Make sure you stay tuned for next week's.